I have a bunch of things I want to talk about, and so this segment I'm going to talk about primarily for Minivan Nation. I want to relate to you a conversation that I had with some friends over the weekend, and I was talking about Minivan Nation and what I want to do with it and how I see this amazing community developing. Some of it's been around a long time, but we're in a period right now that could be described as a movement, and there are elements of it which are, to me, the best kind of humans doing the best things that humans do. The bravery of it, the quirkiness of it, the individuality of it, all of those things, which you will see if you start exploring YouTube for van life and RV living, and I'll tell you about some of the people that I follow and how inspiring they are. But beyond that, I am seeing a level of helpfulness and sharing and generosity that I want to highlight and celebrate and further. So that's really what Minivan Nation is about for me. We will see what it evolves to, but I wrote my 5-word manifesto, which is, of course, a mini manifesto, which is why it's so short. And those 5 words are mobility, community, diversity, gifting, and art. Those all mashed together, to me, make something spectacular. I will talk about those different elements through the week. Monday is Mobility Day. Monday Mobility. And so I headed out from my Sticks and Bricks place in Duluth, thank you very much, to go down to see what's going on at Knife River. I will do several videos on Knife River. I'm practicing my video skills. I'm learning. Don't know much about editing yet, so that will evolve, and if you stick around, you'll see that happen. But here's the conversation that I was talking about. My friend said, "Wait, how old are you?" And I said, 63. Hello, I'm 63. Live with it. So he said, "Well, so you're doing this thing, this Minivan Nation thing, you're like getting involved in this movement and planning your life on the road and being on the road and figuring it out." He said, "Don't you feel like you missed it by about 30 years? And he's referring to my age, obviously. Yeah, I could have done this in my 30s. I was doing other things. I was sailing all over San Francisco Bay, for one thing. But I will give a resounding no as my answer to that question. I don't feel like I've missed anything, and let me tell you how glad I am right now to be doing this. What should I be doing at 63? What have I been doing? I've been working on this. I've wanted to do this for 30 years, some version of it, and I even created business plans and ideas for ways to be out on the road, carrying information from one place to another. I'll share that at some point. I can show you a whole big map I made 25 years ago on how to do this. It's just inherent in me. I don't know that I am necessarily nomadic. I like having my places where I stop and spend time with people I love, and that's what I envision doing going forward. But I crave the road, and I love this mobile community. I have only met most of these people on YouTube, but I do have a transferable skill, having done 11 years with Burning Man, so I am not unfamiliar with how people make their way around in mobile vehicles and create living spaces and do it all with a generous spirit and gifting and art. So here I am at Knife River. I will give you a little look at the Iota fur bucket because everybody says, "Show us the dog." And then some people say, would you stop showing the dog? You cannot please everybody. It's one of the nice things about being a little older is that you learn these things, you remember these things. You might forget them, but you'll remember that you have to do it the way that you do it. And the important thing is to do it. So stick around. I will do more informative stuff on Knife River. I'm not sure that'll happen today. I'm just exploring the area right now. And I'm finding these areas to be definitely very foreign to me, the way they're set up. It's not exactly clear even where to go, where to drive. I was driving down by the lake looking for what all is this campground. There is a robust marina there where people are putting their boats in. Did not appear to be camping at that spot. And yes, I'll talk about boondocking and things like that as I go along, but that part's very new to me, so I'm learning from other YouTubers about places to camp and how to be safe and happy doing that stuff. So I'll sign off now, and we're gonna go take the fur bucket and go down these stairs over here, which mysteriously lead to I do not know where, but I kind of suspect it might be the river. One of the things about this area is it's fairly buggy, so I am sitting in my Honda Odyssey minivan right now with the windows rolled up because I don't want to fill the car with bugs. So I'll be doing a video on screens and bug control and how to enjoy the outdoors without being eaten alive by the outdoors. It's not really that bad right now, but they're out there and they're biters. So, Susanna, I'm going to sign off at this part and try out some video editing and patch in a few things for you. So, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you hang out with Minivan Nation on Facebook. There's a page, but the group is where I'm posting, or here on YouTube. Okay, see you around. Looking forward. Bye-bye.